So we're going to work a little on soldering today. And what I want you to do before you actually start soldering your Seaglide kit, you should actually have it kind of wired together right now. Have it have the wires twisted together, have the diode in place, but you haven't actually soldered anything. Before you do that, I want you to practice a little bit with just a scrap piece of wire. What you're going to notice if you're soldering just a scrap piece of wire here, you're going to notice that the solder doesn't work so well. Right? I have to heat up the piece of wire, and it takes a while to heat it up, and then I start trying to put the solder on it. And the solder that you have in your kit is not the best solder in the world, and so it clumps up a little bit, doesn't quite work so well. It's kind of a pain to get on there, and it just doesn't make a good looking connection, right? I can show you one that I tried here, how well you can see that, but it's just not a great connection, right? Just not making the right kind of connection there. So what I've done is I've added to your kit this soldering flux or soldering paste, and that's in the little jar here with the black lid on it. What I want you to do before you start soldering things is just add a little bit of that soldering paste to the tip of your wire. You don't have to coat it like heavily, just so it's a really thin layer on it. Be kind of conservative with how much flux you put on there. Just kind of dip it in a little bit so it has just a little bit of that soldering paste on there. You can kind of see that just a little bit. What that's going to do, it's going to allow the solder to stick better to the wire, right? So you can heat that up and you'll actually see it smoke a little bit. Don't breathe in the fumes. See it smoke a little bit. That means it's working. And it's just going to make it easier for your solder to melt right into your wire. Right now, of course, you want to be real careful that you don't hold the wire super close. I'm probably holding it a bit too close right here because it's going to start getting hot. What that's going to do is as that flux melts, it's going to allow the solder to melt right into the wire, right in between the strands of the wire. So the more you heat it, the more that solder melts right into the wire. So try it for yourself. You'll see what a difference that flux paste makes. So I want to make sure you use that whenever we're doing the soldering. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start soldering. I've got all my wires together here from the previous video. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. And I'm just going to start one at a time here. I'm going to start with this connector here, and I'm going to dip it right in the flux like that so that there's flux on that connection there. I'm going to heat it up and apply the solder while I'm heating it up. And the solder is going to just melt right in there. As the flux melts off, the solder melts in, and I get this nice silvery coating on my connection there. You don't need a whole lot of solder either, just a little bit of solder. And as the flux melts, it's going to melt on there much better. There's one. The other one, I'm just going to dip it right into the flux there. And just melt it right onto the thing. Touch the solder, touch the tip, my soldering iron right there with the solder right onto the wires, and it makes it so much easier. There we go. There's that one. I've got two more. Might be a little bit tricky. Another trick that you can use is you can use the solder to kind of put the flux on. Right? Dip the solder in there, and then just kind of spread it on a little too much on there. Spread it on that side of the diode, and on that side of the diode as well. Let it sit there. You want to be careful. Don't heat the diode too much because it could damage the diode if it's too hot. Diode's a little tough to solder in there. The lead on the diode isn't super easy to solder, but you can get it. Get a little bit of, there you go, a bit of solder on there. A bit better joint on this one here. Okay. So there we got it. I've got everything soldered together. Once I've got everything soldered together, I want to move my heat shrink tubing in place. Right, so move it off of here, move it right up into place. Should cover the entire diode. right like that, so I can see that it's covered the whole thing. It's not going to touch on anything. Look at this heat shrink tubing right here. Cover right over that, and then the one on the